Welcome back, everybody. Over the weekend, I got to do something I hadn't done in a while. It was a very special weekend. It was my wife and I's anniversary, and we went on a trip. On the way home, I kept seeing flea markets and antique stores, and I'd made a few comments. I saw another one in Arkansas, and we passed by. All of a sudden, my wife pulled a Dukes of Hazzard and turned around, and she said, "You know what, baby? I love you. Let's go antiquing." So we did.
Living life like a moonshiner. Said it's one drop at a time. Been doing things my own way, and I'm doing just fine. I'm still the king. You know I'm still the king bee. You come around, try to tear me down, but I'm still the king. I drive an old 7 Jack Daniels Heritage to get out as much as I can. I got a lot of good people around me like me the way I am. I'm still the king. You know I'm still the king bee. You come around, try to tear me down, but I'm still the king. I'm still the king. You know I'm still the king bee. You come around, try to tear me down, but I'm still the king. Oh, king bee, that is. From the big Texas skies to the Arizona sun, we're bringing new life to the blues. So get yourself a drink and sit right down. You ain't got nothing to lose. I'm still the king. You know I'm still the king bee. You come around, try to tear me down, but I'm still the king. I'm still the king. You know I'm still the king bee. You come around, try to tear me down, but I'm still the king. And the moonshine voodoo band.
This antique shop had a lot of really cool things. I only got two items, both really cool. I wasn't expecting them to have one of the things, and that's why I only got two items. It was kind of a high dollar item, but I got a good deal on it. Let's check it out. The first item I got was an old fixed blade knife. From what I understand, I think these are called Western patterns. They got the stacked leather handles, brass guard, probably aluminum here. But this is, let's see if we can look at this. This is a Schrade Walden. Can't make out the model number or anything, but I'm going to try to do a little bit of cleanup on this and preservation. It's not bad. It's a little rough. It's got a decent edge on it. I'll try to clean that up here in a second. The sheath for it, when I saw it under the glass, I thought it was actually tooled leather, but it's not. It's kind of, it's a stamp. It needs to be repaired. I'll probably just leave it as is and clean it up. But let's get on it. When I saw this, I was very interested in it because it's a different knife blade shape than I'd ever really seen before. I do have one other Western. It was my father's. He had this when he was in scouting. I don't remember if he got it when he was in Cub Scouts, but I know he said this was his scout knife. As you can tell, the blades are extremely different. I don't know, I haven't found a maker on this one at all, but I have cleaned it up and I've preserved it. I absolutely love this knife. One, because it was my father's, and two, because it's just so cool. And I'm hoping that I can get this Western to look half as good as this. I'm going to start with some ballistol. Now, ballistol is good. You can use it on metal, leather, wood, plastics, all kinds of stuff. It's safe to use on all of those. So I'm going to apply some ballistol and use a automotive Scotch-Brite and just start cleaning this up a little bit. I don't want to take too much of the patina off. The blade's actually really nice. Just want to knock down any loose rust. But where it's going to come in handy is on the leather stacked handle. So I don't want to take the patina away from this, but I do want to clean it up. The more I've done tool restorations, the more I've moved towards preservation. And of course it depends on what the item is. There are still some things that I go full out makeover or restoration on, but pieces of history like this, I just like good preservation cleaning. The stacked leather on this is very uneven. I could possibly take it to the 1x30 with the ultra fine Scotch-Brite belt on it and see what it does, but I'm gonna get it cleaned up first and see if that's actually the direction I want to take. Looks like that's cleaning up pretty good. Whatever paint this was is coming off. Take a look at that. My dirty rag out. My new dirty rag. And that leather's kind of soaking up that oil and rehydrating it. It's not bad. Like I said, ballistol is safe to use on all kinds of stuff, including leather. The military that came up with it did it for their firearms, for the metal, the barrel and the action, the wood stocks, leather carry straps. They wanted something that was safe to use on all of it. So that's why I love it, and it smells really good in my opinion. Got a little tarnish right there still. Something else altogether. I think that is, I don't think this was a one piece. It looks like that might be a a weld or something. It's hard to tell. But I'm going to leave it at that for now. Let's take a look at it. I think it looks really good. The leather will lighten up a little bit once it soaks in all that oil. You can tell, I don't know if you can tell or not, you can kind of see the ridges on each of the stacked leather pieces. It's not perfect. It could be sanded down a little bit, but I think I'm going to leave it. And can we make out a model number? I don't know. It just says USA. Can't see from the camera. Maybe when I do the editing I can figure it out. But I think it just says USA. If y'all like old knives, axes, and old tools, y'all need to go watch Pioneer Knife and Tool. He's got an amazing channel. He knows his stuff. He knows his history on these kind of things. And I'm hoping that he chimes in and tells me more about this Western pattern. I don't know anything about this blade shape or possibly date that this might be. And if you do see this and you saw my dad's old scout knife, any information on that would be cool too. Alright, let's get to the next thing. Alright, the next item on Price is Right is this huge piece of leather. I have been contemplating for the last few weeks going ahead and ordering some more leather. I wasn't expecting to find this at the antique shop, and that's why I only bought 2 items. But I think I got a decent price on this. They had more leather, and I really wish I could have picked some up, but I wasn't expecting to spend as much as I did. I didn't go overboard. I'm happy with the whole experience. But let's take a look at this leather. This leather, I measured it earlier at a couple different spots. It is anywhere from 7 to 12 ounces. And I'll put a picture up here of what that means for you and what kind of projects you can expect to do with different ounce leathers. Let's take a look at this. It is a used piece of leather. It's every bit of close to 9 foot tall. But I don't know if y'all can see or not. It's got some paint on it. And because of that, I got a decent deal on it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to clean that up. Let's give it a shot. Here is that piece of leather. As you can see, it's extremely large. Barely even fits on my workbench. It was every bit of 9 foot tall. You can tell there's already been projects cut out of it. From what the lady at the antique store told me was there was a guy in town who had a leather shop. He had some health issues a while back, and he ended up selling everything. When I saw this, I asked her if I could unroll it, and I'm glad I did, because this was not evident. I don't think it was evident to the person who bought it from the leather maker. But because of it, I got a decent deal on it. And I would say it was a decent deal. I think it was fair for everybody involved. Just because I buy leather all the time, I know what it's worth, and I'm happy with the purchase, and I think that because I got to clean this up, it was a decent deal. I am going to try and go as minimally aggressive as possible. I'm going to start with some liquid dish detergent and a toothbrush or something minimally abrasive like that, and see if I can get this paint off. If I have to work my way up to get it off. My biggest fear is pulling any dyes out of here. If I dry it out, I can always rehydrate it, so that's not a huge issue. But pulling the dyes out is what I'm worried about. I had contemplated just leaving it in there and embracing it, making that part of, an axe mask for myself. But I want to see if I can get rid of it. See if I can clean it up. It's got some scratches and nicks and dings, but it was a cow, right? So that's to be expected. I'm going to start off with a toothbrush. and some mild dish soap and see what happens. I have absolutely no idea how old this paint is. It could be extremely old. It looks like it might be coming off. Yeah, it is. I think it's going to take some patience, a little bit of time. That should come right off. Look at that. Ooh, let's see how that dries out. I may have to rehydrate that area. The paint looks like it may have pulled some of the natural oils and everything out. I'm not sure how this soap is affecting it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on getting this whole thing cleaned up, and then when it dries, we're going to take a look at it, and I'm going to reapply some oil to it to see how it looks. Honestly had no idea that this was going to work. I thought that I was going to have to get some thinner after it. That goes to show. Start lightly aggressive, as minimally aggressive as possible, and work your way up, because the lightest, most gentle thing that you can think of might actually be the best thing. Alright, we'll let this dry. We'll take a look at it. It's like a cat paw. Well, it may end up drying a little bit more. May discolor it. I don't know. If it had, I can always try and put some leather oil back into it. I thought about trying that on video, but I think that I'm just going to let it dry further, and if I need to do that in the future, I will. Worst case scenario, I use these pieces in part of the project that you're not going to see, like a welt. I would have had to do that anyways if I didn't try to get the paint off. Looks like I might need to go over it just one more time. There's a light haze, but that's not an issue. Truly appreciate y'all checking out the video. Y'all let me know what you think about my purchases. Let me know what y'all think about the antique shop, because I was really impressed and we had a good time there. And if you know anything about this knife, let me know in the comments. Thank y'all again so much for stopping by, and y'all come back now, you hear? Y'all come back now, you hear? What am I, Jed Clampett?